Hello, YouTube. As you know, the state of play happened a few days ago, and I wasn't expecting to get any fighting game news, but I'm pleasantly surprised that there was indeed a big one, a big reveal for an upcoming fighting game I myself am very excited for, and that's Marvel Tokon. And let's take a look at the trailer and try to break down what's in it. So the way this is going to go is I'm going to watch it once, no pauses whatsoever. I'll react live on the spot. I've seen it before. You guys have too. I'm sure of that. And then we'll go at it again a second time and see what we missed, see what we can make sense of. Okay? So let's go to it, guys.
Prepare to face the supreme master of the pugilistic art, the Duke of Get Your Dukes Up, Mr. Champion!
See, I don't know if Mr. Champion is an actual Marvel character or not. If you guys know, just let me know in the comments. I'm kind of not savvy to him.
You've defeated
Doom the Goat.
but
This is the trailer that made me want to make a reaction video. Holy shit.
Why you should kneel.
This theme is just so fucking good too.
Your works are mere trinkets. My genius is endless. And now
I lost my shit when I saw Magnus come in. Holy fuck.
Promises
Waking up to
shall be
this is just
kept.
fucking incredible.
Violence will solve nothing, Eric.
My dearest Aurora, mutant kind shall rise, and I will be the one to lead the way.
I like that little callback to your DC3. I think that's his level 3, right? The squeeze, gravity squeeze.
Angry bug. You're still holding a grudge.
Fun fact, okay, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. This is the very first time we're seeing Green Goblin in a fighting game ever. He barely gets to make it into games in general, so seeing him here is a big ass surprise.
Spider-Man, not you. You want to fight? Carnage will
Now Carnage is a pleasant surprise too. 'Cause I wasn't expecting him to make it
What
in.
has come? Attack!
No mercy.
To be fair, Green Goblin, I wasn't expecting that, but yeah.
I'll slice you up. Don't be greedy. He's mine.
Knights of Doom, destroy them! Feel my wrath!
The end is near.
Fuck, that looks... This trailer was so sick. Okay, so we're gonna do a second pass and just break down what we could break down. The important bits. Okay, so starting off with this guy, Champion. I don't know who he is. I don't know if he's an original character for this game. Is he in the comics? Let me know, guys. Let me know. Educate me. Let's move on to the character reveals. Okay, Doom, he was in both betas that I played. If you guys check out the channel, I've actually played all the times this was available to the public online, at least online. And I've been excited for the game ever since I got my hands on it, those few times. Doom was in both betas, actually. So seeing him this time around, not too much seems to have changed. And he is one of the leaders. Okay, they've been releasing trailers for the team leaders, and he is the leader here. That's why it's the Knights of Doom. So see, you got like a little reflector thing. In the beta, you could like smack them into it. Basically like ping pong them. Like that. It's like a little Aegis, like a mini Aegis reflector. Now, okay, let's talk about Magneto. Okay, this is gonna be the juicy stuff. This is such an interesting design for Magneto. Because, okay, back in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, he used to be very good up close. Yeah, he knew how to fight for some reason. But they never showed, like, the real depth of his mutant abilities. Like, the way he controls... he uses magnetism as basically his means of, showing powers, basically. I'm getting tongue-tied here. He never really showed how good he was in magnetism. He never showed how much of an Omega mutant he was. But then now he's doing that. You could see it, like, with him just lifting bits of metal, crushing people. And he seems to have graduated from fighting up close to being more of a mid-ranged fighter zoner type. Because, you see, he's even got, like, the downward projectiles just shooting down with him. Now, in this game, characters have a unique skill, okay, so to speak. So I'm wondering what his unique skill might be. My guess is that as he fights, he gains more pieces of metal that he could use for his powers. That's just my guess. I could be very off by that. And then this right here, this is a callback to Marvel 3. That's his level 3 right there, the gravity squeeze, the gravity cheese. Now, Green Goblin is the biggest surprise. He's actually never been featured in a fighting game, at least, not in an actual official licensed fighting game. So seeing him here in this generation of fighters is very interesting, very impressive too, I must say. And the way he's designed looks so fucking cool. They have him like with the scaly armor, they have him with the mask and like the yellow eyes and then the goggles. He just looks intimidating. And they have I didn't see that in the first viewing, but Steve Blum is his voice actor. How interesting. Okay, so from what I'm picking up here, it looks like he's gonna have the glider as like his unique that he could sometimes hop on and hop off of. It's kind of like a stance. At least that's what I'm seeing. It's like a stance that he gets, and then the glider itself can kind of attack. See, like that. Like it attacks. Like it detaches from him, and then it's tied to some of his special moves. And then he has the pumpkin bombs as well. I think those are like part of his base moves. But then see, he called the glider off screen to get a hit, which looks like. All right, let's get a nice look-see here. Let's frame by frame it. See, it's from mid combo, and it seems like Spidey's coming down from a combo. It's a ground bounce, and then the glider snags him, launches him, and gets like some kind of soft knockdown. And as you know, that was a forward throw. The way the game works mechanically is that every time you get a throw, the corner you could, I don't know if they changed it, I could be wrong about this, that you could choose whether you want to break the wall now or not, but before, in the betas, you have no option but to just break the wall and send them through. And every time you break a wall, you get to see you got another teammate. Basically, you get another teammate. Sorry, my ADHD was kicking in, and I kind of just spaced a little. But you get another teammate. You assemble up to 4 of you in your team as the match goes on. Okay, now Carnage. Carnage for me, surprisingly, doesn't look the most interesting in this batch because he just looks like Venom, but he's like an angrier Venom. I don't know if that was even possible to begin with, but he looks like an angrier Venom, and it shows in the way he attacks. But one thing I'm noticing is that his normals, okay, he's got like viciously good moves up close. Like his specials are pretty up close, but then this right here looks like a normal of sorts. So he's got like sim normals. See, that's like full screen. And then that's a little callback to Venom. I forget the name of the special, but that was like his level 1 in MVC 1 and 2. MVC 1 and 2. And then that seems to be a super. I don't think they showed too much of Carnage, in his little gameplay segment. Okay, I find it dope that Magneto just launches a fucking police car at you. Like that. And then, see, this is what seems to be a Carnage assist. He drags you back. They switch souls. Wait, hold on. It seems like Magneto has like some kind of capture state there. Oh, I don't think he drags you back there. I think he just gets you off the ground because he used the combo. But then Magneto is the one that drags you back. Okay, I was wrong. He drags you back. You swing back, and then Carnage does a little combo. Knocks him down. And he switches with a Goblin. Throws the bomb. The bomb reminds me of Star-Lord's grenade. A little like a lighter combo. I think the complexity of Goblin, from what I'm seeing right now, is that you're going to have to keep switching between normal stance and like this hovering glider stance. Which to me is a very interesting spin on a character's gameplay in general. But I feel like Goblin's the perfect character to pull that playstyle off. And then this is their little assemble attack. I like that Magneto just full on assembles a Sentinel head. Just to murk you on the spot. And I'm guessing those are like the different attacks when each of these characters are like the last member on the team to do their attacks. At least that's how I think it is. But yeah, overall, I'm really, really excited for this game. I will be playing a lot of it on the channel. Actually, I'll be doing a lot of videos too. I'll be streaming a lot of it on August 6th. And you guys, if you guys missed if I missed anything in the trailer, let me know. You know, just tell me about it in the comments below. Who are you guys most excited among the Knights of Doom? Personally, I'm excited for Magneto. You know, he's just one of the coolest X-Men characters ever put on the page, on the big screen, in a game, anywhere. I need to get my hands on him. And I think he's shaping up to be pretty strong. You know, he seems balanced despite being a zoner. I'm thinking Magneto and Danger, by the way. That's Team You Can't Touch Me right there. And then two other teammates. I'm just going to figure out when the game comes out. But yeah, you guys, let me know. Who are you guys most excited for in this batch of characters? And most importantly, too, okay, they haven't revealed who Ghost Rider's... You can't see it because my face is there. Who Ghost Rider's team is. He's the last team that still remains to be revealed. Who do you think are going to be his teammates? For me, I'm guessing it's a Midnight Suns team, you know, with Doctor Strange maybe, and two others. But as we've seen from these past few reveals, anything is possible. Your guess is just as good as mine. But yeah, if you guys made it this far of the video, I want to say thank you so much for tuning in. And if you guys want to see more, if you guys want to see Tokon in the channel, there's going to be a lot of it when the game comes out. And like and subscribe for more. Follow me on Twitch if you want to see the action live. Until then, you guys take very good care of yourselves. And let's enjoy Tokon when it comes out.